introducing to you, ladies and gentlemen, from the red corner, the heavyweight champion of Wales, Gwyn Davies. And ladies and gentlemen, from the blue corner of Bradford, Dennis Mitchell.
Well, now, grappling fans for sure will remember the great Dennis Mitchell of Bradford. There he is. It's his first return to the ring as far as television is concerned for several years. He's been busy building up his own business. More about that later. But it's nice to see him back in wrestling part-time. He's just returned from Germany to take on his first television appearance, to take on Gwyn Davies, the heavyweight champion of Wales, the big man of 17 stone 6 from Maesteg, South Wales. There he is. Mitchell versus Davies.
Seconds out, round 1.
6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to decide. Mitchell, the blonde with the white boots. Now let's see whether he gives us the action that he used to give us a few years back, when I thought, for one, that he'd retired from the ring. He's got a couple of sons, Dennis Mitchell, who he's training for the ring, but a bit young yet, of course, too. For joint promotions, I imagine, to be interested. But he used to be really fast and powerful, Dennis Mitchell. Caught in an arm lock there, all right. Trying to get it with the joint. Just about made it too, enough to get clear. Six 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout. Decide this winner. International heavyweights. Alan Colbeck, the referee, and our main bout of the afternoon's program. In fact, today there are 2 main bouts, as often have been before, because Ray Steele versus Pete Curry follow this one, and that could be really an interesting one as well. Yes, to go into one of those double interlocks with Gwyn Davies, because you're asking for trouble right from the start. Nicely up, though. Ooh, attempted the rep, but Davies wouldn't go. Still Mitchell trying to force him over. But on a weaker man, that arm would have broken then for sure. He just did not go with that whip at all.
Mitchell. That's Ron Davies.
Still the double interlock fingers, just a question. Oh, decided to not go any further with that one. Grab it, pull on, grab it. The left hand of Davies behind the head, pulling it on the wrist with the right. Nice arm roll by Mitchell. Wrist lever still held by the tattooed arms of Dennis Mitchell. Grapevine Davies. Now then, can Mitchell turn into the head scissors now? Ooh. Well, that's a way out of a head scissors we haven't seen for quite a bit. Davies hasn't seen it either. don't think he likes it too much. I think we're going to have a little of the old Gwyn Davies following that one. Less than a minute to go. Look at that arm leaving. Little chance of bending the elbow there. That's what he wants to do more than anything. Still held against the joint. Finally, Davies forces it with the joint into the backhand. Nicely going around with it, turning into the hole beautifully, but takes the whip quite happily on the bell of round one. Let's have a close-up look at Davies, see whether he's still angry or whether he's with a half grin, but not happy to stay in his corner at all. In fact, he's standing in the centre of the ring now, this big giant from Maesteg, South Wales, who owns 14 ponies and is a great horseman, ex-rugby union man, and a pretty big, strong wrestler too. So he's quite a few careers he's got, Gwyn Davies.
Seconds out, round two.
Round two and no score. 5 rounds to go. 2 falls to decide it. Dennis Mitchell, Bradford. Gwyn Davies, Wales. Davies, the big man with the black hair on the left there, facing us now. Well, that's a pull on Gravett and trying a lift from it. Referee Colbeck in close attendance, but no worry about a move like that. He can do nothing foul there. Dennis Mitchell not tall enough for that at all. No chance. The arm lever against the joint over the shoulder. Unless he puts it over his head, he's got no chance. Full Japanese stranglehold attempt by Davies. He gets it second time. Followed that up quickly with the forearms, didn't he? And again that knee to the side of the head. Davies the second time does not like that. This time he's not grinning. Twice we've seen Gwyn Davies with that left wrist bandaged, but it's mostly protective. Had a little trouble with it in the ring a few weeks ago, and it keeps recurring, so he binds it up tight to prevent a recurrence. Oh, that's after the break. Mitchell says to the referee, get out of the way, I'll handle him, don't worry. A couple of minutes left in round two, and this heavyweight bout really warming up now as Davies is angry, Mitchell getting angry. And anything can happen in this one from now on. All legitimate lifts in the backhammer so far. Mitchell complaining, but he's got nothing to complain about. Looking at the referee, but it was all perfectly legal, that. Just not tall enough, Mitchell, to complete what he wanted to there. Oh, that attack perfectly illegal. And Mitchell knows it. 30 seconds to go, round 2, and Davies with the single finger in the lock here, aiming for the straight arm lift if he can get it. Mitchell has got to avoid this if he can, and the bell to end the round might just help him. He's still got 8 seconds. Well, I'm sure that grapple fans join me in saying how pleasant it is to see this great heavyweight wrestler from Bradford back in the ring on television. He's since been to quite a few tournaments in Germany since he came back into wrestling, but of course he spent most of his time building up his own catering business in Bradford. Dennis Mitchell, who went from 19 stone 4 down to 15-7.
Seconds out, round 3.
So he's lost nearly 4 stone in training since he decided to come back to part-time wrestling, Dennis Mitchell. But by doing so, of course, he's now giving away nearly 2.5 stone to the big Welshman, Gwyn Davies. Davies there with the black hair. 2 falls to the side. He's received several private warnings. The next one could be public. Yep. Alan Kobeck, you may have heard then, saying the second private warning, and that's your last private one. Again, that left now. He didn't use the top rope, so he can lift him like that if he wants to. That use of the rope, though, is the one that the referee's watching for. Mitchell using a little of his power with a face. Oh, yes, again, that knee is doing the damage on the ears or the side of the head there somewhere, and Gwyn Davies not happy about that move at all. The 3rd time he's been the wrong end of it. Oh, again, that left. A jerk movement, I think, up the back. Backhammer, yes, definitely. One of the strictest rules in freestyle wrestling is that you must never jerk your opponent's limb with the intention of breaking it. It can be, of course, anybody could break an arm or a leg at any time if they wanted to in this freestyle wrestling. That's why it's such a strict rule referees keep to. An intentional break, or an attempt at an intentional break, that could send him right out of the ring fast. And also, of course, no promoter will use him for a long time if he does that. So the toe and ankle to Davies. And that won't please the Welshman too much either. Treatment on his left wrist. And his punch in the back. Referee spotted it, or did he? No, he didn't. Got round a little too late. Colbeck raced around the back there, but too late. So that wrist obviously worrying him a little more. Davies trying to get in a position for that punch again, but still the referee gets round too fast for him. Yeah, he got it in that time, and he's got a public warning for it.
Gwyn Davies received the first public warning.
Davies trying to pretend that was a side of the hand chop, but well, our cameras saw different, and so did the crowd here. Now the semi-jab stranglehold of Mitchell with his own arm through the hold, putting on the pressure at the side of his throat as well.
Come on. You know, Davies. That's not Mitchell.
Trying to get the referee to count, but of course the shoulder blades are not down.
That's not Mitchell.
He's more likely to get a submission here than he is a pinfall. Ten seconds, round 3. The bell will save Davies.
To break them around.
So Gwyn Davies is not going to have it all his own way, despite the fact that he's should have the advantage over Mitchell in nearly every way. Height, weight, probably strength and fitness, considering his opponent hasn't been in the game for quite a few months.
Seconds out, round 4.
Wouldn't this be great for Dennis Mitchell to make his comeback on television and beat this giant from Wales? 3 rounds he's got to show us he can do it. 2 falls to decide. No score, but 1 public warning against Gwyn Davies on the right there in the dark trunks, dark hair. Oops.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Quite legal.
5. 1, 2.
Just snatching, chopping the wrist away as the wrist grabs the neck.
6, 7.
Get into the single impact. Butting the biceps there, really. Again, that knock away of the wrist, backhammer, throw from it. Nice, quick moves there by Davies, and all legitimate.
5, 6.
Again, the head batters the biceps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh yes, a Davies suspension hold. That's got to be a submission. But Davies won't release. think he's got a public warning for not releasing as well as the submission there.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, in round 4, with the elevated wrist lock submission, the first submission to Gwyn Davies. And ladies and gentlemen, Gwyn Davies received his second and final public warning.
Davies looking around at the ref as if he didn't know why that public warning was given, that second public warning, which of course is his final one. Davies leading now by 1 submission to 0 over Mitchell, but 2 public warnings against him for second one for holding onto that submission hold far too long.
Seconds out, round 4.
Now Mitchell has got to avoid that same suspension hold if he possibly can. 2 rounds to go. Davies going straight for the same arm. Mitchell in real trouble with that left arm now. And Davies knows about it, goes straight for it again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, the lift and the backhammer. Oh, yes, we saw that one, but so did the ref. 1 public warning against Mitchell for that.
Dennis Mitchell received the third public warning.
Mitchell saying that I allowed a little retaliation, but no, not that much. Not a punch in the stomach and then to the face as well. So the public warnings really flying around in this bout. Back heel. And the back elbow to the stomach in between the forearm jabs. Mitchell's going to get another one if he's not careful. Now again the punch, which we saw, but the ref didn't. And a stranglehold of Davies. Body check, it worked for Mitchell. And the flying tackle. Our question is whether Mitchell can put the balance there. Trying the suplex didn't work, it goes down in a cross press. Oh, so nearly the equalizer for Dennis Mitchell there. Another chance of it with a side folding press. 3, he's got it.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, in a counter to the flying tackle, the equalizing pull to Dennis Mitchell.
And a tremendous effort it was. He had a terrific chance just before it, but now he goes over to his opponent's corner and just gloats a little bit. But he got the equalizer in the 5th. Now, can he get the winner in the final round?
Seconds out, round 6.
Round 6, 1 fall each. Submission fall to Davies in the 4th. The equalizing fall, pinfall to Mitchell in the 5th. 1 each. And Davies, of course, got 2 public warnings against him, whereas Mitchell only has 1. The stranglehold again to Davies. Punch to the nose, which the camera saw quite easily, but Unfortunately, he turned with his back to the ref as he delivered it. He's now kidding us, or trying to kid the referee, that he's hurt his hand from a chop. Now Mitchell has a chance now with the finger interlocks. And again, Gwyn Davies trying to distract the referee's attention by saying that he hurt his wrist or hand from that side chop. But of course, we saw different from the camera point of view. And so did the crowd, as you can hear. Can't wait for Dennis Mitchell to get the winner now. Practically all of them. And the second public warning to Mitchell for not breaking one toe.
Second public warning.
Davies still got the advantage from that finger with the lock because of his height. And he's trying that Davies suspension hold again. Very nearly brought him up in it, but Mitchell brought up the knee just in time. He gets that suspension hold again, that elevated wrist lock. That will be the end of Mitchell for sure. Well, there again, Davies again, and he's out. He's out. Mitchell's done it. Out of his qualification, but the third public warning to Davies sends him automatically back to the dressing room. So Dennis Mitchell, on his first appearance back in the ring on television, gets a win first time. Not the way he'd like to do it, but it's a win just the same.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, in round 6, the referee disqualifies Gwyn Davies. The winner is Dennis Mitchell.
Mitchell still wanting to prove that he can go on and still lick it. A great return to the ring anyway for Dennis Mitchell. There he is, must be proud of his first reappearance. All the punches against him, he's still turned out the winner.
Gwyn Davies has leaving the ring. And Dennis Mitchell